Gerrie Baskerville. I was at Loaves and Fishes, I think. It must have been close to 30 years. I think it's somewhere around there. And as we're thinking here, I'm thinking my first exposure to Loaves and Fishes, and what was it? I think it was the death of Dorothy Day. I think Dorothy Day died when Dan and Chris were living in the house on 12th Street, and they had a ceremony, and I didn't know either one of them. They opened it, and I went to that prayer service for Dorothy Day. Sister Maria said to me, "Do you think you could come over and help out and take Nora's cases?" Because she had a caseload downtown already. So I took her book and started going downtown, and gradually left Maryhouse and came over and worked full-time at Jail Visitation when it was up in the deck. And that was quite an experience. We would sometimes see these little, again, in my naivete, I thought they were bunnies running around the front porch, and they were rats. But they were as big as bunnies. So they would periodically, especially on the Friday afternoons when it was very quiet and just Sister Maria and I were there doing our paperwork, and it was a lot of party right on the deck. And those were the rats in place. But it was still a lovely, lovely place and wonderful people, and all of my experiences were such good ones. They were really delightful. We need housing, as we need housing today, and we should be picketing, everyone should be picketing to get these people off the streets. They can't get off the streets if they have no place to go. So that's still our problem, and after how many years, 30 years, I'm still citing the same problem when anybody asks me. Yes, it's housing. We've got to, and care, those people they're one of us. They're one of our children, or one of our relatives, or one of our spouses, or anybody, and we because they're all part of our human body, and we need to take care of them. And that has not gone away in all the years that I've been away from Loaves and Fishes, and it's still my favorite thought in terms of we are trying to help, and we've always had that notion of Dan and Chris, from the very beginning. Actually, the whole experience of Loaves and Fishes has been, in my life, a remarkable thing. I'm so glad to have had just the occasion to know all those wonderful people.